everybody, how's it going? I'm Brooke Waldorf. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Pick a Card Tarot reading. Today we are going to be doing a yes, no, maybe pick a card. So each group is going to be short. I want to try to keep each group to like 5 minutes or less. Just a small amount of cards, not too much info, but just enough, you know? So that is my goal today. I want to try something a little bit different, and that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and dive right in, but really quickly before we do that, please just remember this is a general reading. This is only for entertainment purposes. Please have fun with it. If it resonates, wonderful. If it doesn't, please just release it. It wasn't meant for you. If you're interested in getting a private reading with me, you can do so through my Etsy shop, which is linked in the description below. I actually offer 5-minute readings. They are 24-hour turnaround, $10 USD. They're available Sunday through Thursday, and there's a limited daily quantity. But if you're interested in getting one of those with me, you can check that out in the description below. My Instagram is also in the description below. But with that said, why don't we go ahead and get started? I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the groups up close so you can choose whichever group or groups you're feeling particularly drawn to. Group 1 is going to be the little lovebird ponies. They were my favorite when I was a little kid. I was absolutely obsessed with these two. Group 2 is going to be the palomino with the apple, a little cutie in the middle. And group 3 is going to be the beautiful show horse with the flowing mane and tail. Now, if you need a moment to think about your yes or no question, feel free to pause the video. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in with group 1. All right, if you chose group 1, our little lovebird ponies, this is gonna be your reading. So think about your question and we'll get a yes, no, or maybe. Group 1, yes, no, or maybe to their question. Oh, it's looking like a yes. Let's see what we got. We have the World, the Empress, and we'll get one more, Princess of Cups. Oh, and the Lovers at the bottom. Hello, group 1. Okay. Well, I would say that a lot of you are probably at some sort of crossroads in your life and you're waiting for good news to come in. Now, the Princess of Cups typically represents love, good news in your love life, but it doesn't have to. This is a general reading. This could represent if you've been applying to jobs or if you've been trying to build up a social media following, you know, posting content, you're waiting for some sort of good news. This to me would indicate that that good news is on the horizon. Now, your advice would be to finish out whatever it is that needs to be finished out, because you've got the World and the Empress. You got a lot of majors, by the way. This is like big energy. There's definitely some sort of major positive shift coming in for you. Now, the way for you to get there is embrace endings. The World is the final major arcana. It's all about endings, completion, celebrating how far you've come, integrating the lessons, you know, not getting stuck on the wheel. So it's all about moving forward, implementing the lessons, and staying as positive as possible. The Empress is all about believing in yourself, being in the flow of life. You know, take guided action, but other than that, release it. You know, once you apply for that job, let it go. Once you reach out to that person, let it go. You know, if you're trying to manifest love, again, take any guided action, but other than that, release it. Don't worry about the who, what, when, where, how. The Lovers to me does indicate some form of fate, you know, divine timing, the stars aligning. You just have to choose yourself. The Empress is all about self-care, self-love. You are the Empress. The Empress is in the flow of life. And again, then you got that Princess of Cups, that good news coming in, especially if you're looking for love. This is a really good omen. But again, any kind of good news, career related, moving, you got approved for that loan, you got that apartment you wanted, you got the house you wanted, you got the car you wanted. I definitely see good news on the horizon for you guys, but let's go ahead and grab a couple oracles. Group 1, your yes or no question. What do we need to know about it? Co-create. There you go. Number 40. Yeah, it makes total sense. Again, with that Empress energy and that need to be in the Empress energy. You know, that's, again, it's all about being in the flow of life, co-creating, manifestation. It's all about taking that guided action and then releasing it. Don't worry about the specifics. Don't worry about, again, the who, what, when, where, how. Just trust that things are coming together. Trust that the stars are aligning. If there is any action that you need to take from this point forward, You will be guided, you will know, you will be well aware of that fact, and you will take the action. All right, let's get you one final card. Anything else that group 1 needs to know? We have number 34, Goddess of the Sea, Abundance, Purification, Ego. It's time to come home. Oh, sorry, it wasn't really in the frame there. Beautiful. Again, this kind of gives me Empress vibes. If you look at the Empress on the traditional decks, she has water flowing around her. And I love the water imagery here. And it just gives me that kind of feeling of like you're in the flow of life. You're doing the right things. You're where you're supposed to be. You've been on a really long journey of learning and growth. And now it's time to complete it. Now it's time to Now it's time to co-create the life of your dreams. It's at your fingertips. It's just on the horizon. Just, again, take any guided action, release everything else, and allow it to come in. But anyway, group 1, that's going to do it for you. Thank you so much for watching this quick little 5-minute reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, please consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye guys. All right, if you chose group 2, the little pony with the apple, then this is going to be your reading. Okay, yes, no, maybe. Think about your question, and we'll see what we've got for group 2. Yes, no, maybe. So far, it's looking like a maybe, but let's see what else we've got. So you've got the 7 of Wands. Okay, it's like a delayed yes. That's what I'm getting. 7 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, perfect. Sorry, let me move her back a little bit. Oh, and we lost the apple. Oh, well. All right. So 7 of Wands, 4 of Wands, Knight of Cups. 7 of Wands is all about determination. This is, adversity, beating the odds, keep moving forward. You may be bruised and battered metaphorically. You might be feeling like you've been on this road for a really long time and you just want to see the fruits of your labor. You just want to bring in those manifestations. You've got good news. Knight of Cups. It's funny because group 1 had the Page of Cups in the same spot and they kind of have a similar meaning, where the Knight of Cups can absolutely represent some sort of emotionally fulfilling offer. This could be love. This could be a job. This could be, a house, an apartment, a car. Like, it could be any kind of good news that you've been looking for, waiting for, working toward. And I would say that you're on the road. I think you guys are very similar to group 1, except for I think you have a little bit more to go than group 1 does. Group 1 felt more like it was like, boom, it's like pretty much imminent. Whereas group 2, you got a little bit more work to do. So the 4 of Wands is that dawn after the darkness. And the 7 of Wands, it's like I'm picturing her just like fighting her way through the darkness. Lean into that determination. Lean into that type of energy. Don't let roadblocks or bumps in the road make you fall apart. Don't let them force you to give up. Like, no giving up. This is not the time to give up. This is the time to keep going, go through that portal, release control, push through what you need to push through, and you're going to get to that dawn after the darkness. You're going to get to that emotionally fulfilling offer. Now, with the Knight of Cups too, there's usually some form of risk attached to it because it's something that makes your heart really happy. And most often we think of love. Like, if you want to fall in love, you essentially have to be open to heartbreak. If you want your dream job, you have to be open to the fact that, like, what if I fail, or what if something happens, Not saying that it will. And in fact, it most likely won't, because that's why you're going on this very difficult journey, so that you're totally ready for this person, this job, this situation, etc., so that you don't end up screwing it up. So it's going to take a little bit longer, but it's not a no. It's absolutely a yes. It's just keep moving, keep going. You're going to get to that dawn after the darkness. You're going to get to that celebration. There you go. Chop wood, number 42. Very similar to the 7 of Wands. This is all about do what you got to do. Chop wood is like, run your errands, clean your house, go to work, put in the effort, do whatever it is that you need to do in your everyday life in a meditative way, so that you're more detached from the outcome. In particular, the timing, I think, of the outcome. I think timing is something that you guys really need to work on letting go of, but you're on the right path. You're closer than you realize, but it is going to be a little bit more of a journey. So there's a yes, but you got to keep it moving. Okay, we have number 8. I'm not underestimating my own magic anymore. Love it. Magic, power, beginnings, transformation. Beautiful. Yeah, stop underestimating yourself. That dawn is coming. That good news is coming. That manifestation is coming. You are magic. Trust in yourself. The Seven of Wands can also represent like other people's opinions. So it's like all these other wands are people pointing at you like, that's never going to happen. Lower your standards. You should just settle for someone. You should just settle for that job. You should just like quit, give up. It's not going to happen. It can be a lot of like naysayers and feeling like people are really going against you. But the Seven of Wands doesn't care. The person on the Seven of Wands is going to make their dreams a reality one day at a time, and they know it's going to happen. So this might also be a time to kind of keep your dreams and your manifestations to yourself as you move forward, but don't underestimate yourself. You're stronger. I know you might be thinking like, I want to crumble now, like I'm exhausted. You're stronger than you realize. If you need to take a break, there's nothing wrong with that, but don't give up. Keep moving. The answer is yes, but you have to keep putting in effort, and it's going to take a little bit more time. But anyway, group 2, that's going to do it for you. Thank you so much for watching this reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye guys. All right, if you chose group 3, the horse with the long flowing mane and tail, this is going to be your yes or no reading. So think about your question, and let's get a yes, no, maybe for group 3. Yes, no, maybe. What does group 3 need to know? Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Okay, and then the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. So your answer is going to be a no. You need a recalibration. So King of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is all about being really stuck in a certain way of thinking. So for instance, if you're trying to get a certain job, like with a certain company or in a certain industry, and you have it in your mind that like, this is how it's going to happen because this is how I've seen it happen for other people, or this is just what I've had in my mind, you need to loosen up the grip. Because I'm not saying this is a no forever. It's a no for right now, because you've got that Three of Swords. This is heartbreak. This is endings. This is things not going your way, depression. If you keep clinging on to the idea that like, this is the timing it has to happen, and this is exactly how it has to happen, you know, this is exactly who I need to get in contact with, you know, if you're holding on to those specifics, it's not going to happen. You're just going to stay stuck. You're going to get stuck on the wheel, and you're going to wonder, why is nothing moving forward? There's some sort of like deep-seated belief in the back of your mind that you need to let go of. And for others of you, it might just be that you need to really start taking action, because the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight where the horse is not in motion. And the Knight of Pentacles can represent holding yourself back, a little bit of perfectionism, being stuck in the comfort zone, which is also very similar to the Four of Pentacles, which can be an energy of being stuck in the comfort zone. So I think for most of you, there's an action you need to take that's different from what you thought. And it's okay if you can't figure it out right away, because the King of Pentacles is someone who knows how to take his time. You know, this is not about rushing. Again, you have a lot of earth energy. You're definitely being instructed to take different action, get out of your comfort zone, try things differently, but you don't have to figure it all out today. There's no rush. Try to kind of breathe, ground yourself. Again, embrace the earth energy, ground yourself, and do things differently. So again, your answer is a no for right now, and it's a no if you keep going in the same direction that you're going in. There's something that needs to change. There's something that needs to shift internally, which will then lead to you doing things differently externally, which will lead to different results. There you go. Are you kidding me? Number 13, fork in the road. It's time to make a decision. It's time to do things differently. You have to move in a bit of a different direction. If you want your dreams to come true, if you want your manifestations to come in, if you want things to move forward, you're going to have to do things a little differently. All right, group 3, your yes, no, maybe. What else do we need to know? Group 3. Okay. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Oh, yes, I have. Never mind. Sorry. Okay, number 19, growing pains, healing, patience, unconscious. Yes. The Four of Pentacles is typically very like unconscious, subconscious. It's something that's like lodged deep in our brains, and it's like we don't even realize that we're viewing life that way, or we're viewing ourselves or our path or our manifestations in a way that's keeping us stuck. So this is definitely going to require some patience, some healing, some internal work. 100%. You're definitely going through some growing pains. It's not quite time to blossom just yet, but you're getting there. You just need to really take a moment, pause, go within, and think about, what do I need to let go of? How do I need to think differently? How do I need to act differently? You're at that fork in the road. You can either choose to keep doing things the same way and stay stuck, or you can choose to push yourself, get out of your comfort zone, and then you're going to start to see the things that you want coming into your life. But anyway, group 3, that's going to do it for you. Thank you so much for watching this reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. All right, you guys, that is going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new, please consider subscribing. Again, if you're interested in a private reading, check out my Etsy shop in the description below. My Instagram is also in the description below. As I usually do, I'm going to pull one special card today for our outro message. So if you've stuck around to the very end, you're going to get an extra message. So let's see, what do you guys need to know? Extra message for the outro crew. All right. Oh, I love this one. You guys got number 31, the fairy. Blessings flow, magical energy. Darling, don't you remember, you're a badass. Keep winging it. I love this. Go with the flow. Keep winging it. Believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. The blessings are coming. Don't try to control them. Just keep on moving in the right direction. I love it. Perfect message, I feel like, for the end of this reading. But anyway, you guys, try new things. Sorry, that just popped into my head. Try new things. Okay, so try something new. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Again, I really appreciate you. If you liked this reading, if you like this style, this kind of quick, snappy reading, please leave me a like, leave me a comment, let me know, and I can definitely do more of these in the future. Again, if you're new, consider subscribing, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye guys.